That's nice. I love your glasses.
Thank you, darling.
And I love your glasses too, of course. Do you work in an eye doctor's? Do you clearly you know an eye doctor?
You know what? They're actually, I don't need them to read. They're not prescription.
Are there?
For style and character.
May I try them on?
Absolutely.
Thank you very much. Wait, are you ready? Oh, do that again. Do that again. This is awesome because these glasses in no way make me look stupid. Now, you came in all the way from Kentucky, I believe.
Kentucky,
yeah,
yes.
Why?
We've been best friends since we were 8 years old.
Oh.
Elementary
Yes,
school.
elementary
Oh.
school. So the one thing I had to do was see Craigsy.
Oh, that's lovely. And when you guys are here, do you plan any pillow fights in your hotel or anything?
Yeah. No, not that. No, not that. No.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know why Jay does this. It's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Am I doing all right? I'll try a little more then. All right then.
Yes.
All right. Who's the president?
Oh, hold on.
Don't you know this?
Yeah,
I think
Hold
you know
on.
this.
I'm black. I know.
Hey, that's cold, Toby.
Is it Obama?
That's correct. You've won a prize. Toby and Natalie, everybody. We'll be right back.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. All right, that's great. Quietly. Let it all go, everybody. That's it. Get it out. That's it. Get it all out of your system because you won't need it anymore. The show's crap. Absolute rubbish. There'll be no need for applause or laughter or enjoyment. From now on, it's like my first marriage. I'm kidding. Hey, everybody. I'm trying a new catchphrase. Hey, everybody. And then you all say. Good, well done. You're really picking it up. All right, no, hey, I tell you what, everybody. Oh, yeah, it's a great day for America. That's what it is. It is a great day for America. It is. It's Tuesday, August the 10th. Oh, the summer is so hot. I feel it beating down on me like some sort of naughty masseuse. Call me Al Gore. Anyway, it's a great day for the lovable thespian Antonio Banderas, who is 50 years old today. Happy birthday, Antonio. Happy birthday, Antonio. The big 5-0, the forbidden birthday. Feliz cumpleaños, mi amor. Craig, I didn't know you speak Spanish. I don't. Not only only is it Antonio Banderas' birthday, it's the day I look forward to all year. That's right, everybody. It's rolled around one more time. It's Ecuadorian Independence Day, everybody. Let's have a grab. Yeah! Ecuadorian! Yeah! That graphic looked a little bit like last year's Ecuadorian Independence Day graphic. But as you recall, it was on this day in 1809 the tiny South American nation of Ecuador declared independence from Spain. Antonio Banderas, born in Spain, his birthday, coincidence? Not in the slightest. But every year on Ecuadorian Independence Day, there's so much to talk about. Not by me, though. I got nothing. But I know what we can talk about, though. It was on this day, in 1948, the very first episode of Candid Camera ever aired. Now, if you don't know Candid Camera, it was the first hidden camera TV show. It was the punk of its day. And it was created by a gentleman called Alan Funt. Alan Funt, who was the Ashton Kutcher of the 1940s. And you know what's weird? When Alan Funt started Candid Camera, he was, in fact, dating Demi Moore. That's too much. All right, that's too much. That's, what? No. Anyway, Candid Camera started on ABC in 1948. Then within a year, it moved to NBC and then CBS. Because back then, TV shows switched networks all the time. That would never happen now, of course. Call me any other network. Anyway, back in the 1940s, Candid Camera was really just like Punk'd, except the pranks weren't done on celebrities, they were done on regular people. And it was back in the days when people were still in black and white. So a guy would realise he was being filmed on a hidden camera that was inside a giant gramophone thing, and he'd say, "Say, Mac, what's the big idea?" And then Alan Funt would come out and go, "Smile, you're on Candid Camera." And the guy would be like, "Why, you chucklehead, I oughta..." Then they'd make out. Maybe.
Cheeky.
Cheeky? No, I'm imagining the last part. They didn't make out in Candid Camera. That was on Manded Camera, which was a movie that I rented. Alan Funt. Yeah, Alan Funt also created some Candid Camera spin-offs. He did a version for HBO called Candid Camera. It was called, and it had naked ladies in it. Ooh. That got your apathy going, didn't it, everybody? And then he did a version called Candide Camera, where he pranked a copy of Voltaire's 1759 satirical novella. Yeah, you're welcome, 5 people in the world who got that. It wasn't as popular as Candid Camera, which had boobies in it. Anyway, Candid Camera was on TV for something like 50 years, and one of the show's writers in the 1960s was a young comedian called Woody Allen. That's true. Oh. I can tell by your silence you're impressed. Craig, we're silently impressed. It's true, it was Woody Allen. His pranks weren't that laugh out loud funny. It was all kind of, we secretly switched this man's copy of The New Yorker with a copy of Esquire. Woody did a very funny prank, though, a hilarious episode where a guy married his stepdaughter. That was magical. Or maybe that was that other show. What am I thinking about, the Hidden Camera show? To Catch a Predator. All right. Okay, maybe too soon?
Bad boy.
Yeah, I know. Too soon. Too soon, ye. Anyway, the hidden camera shows are all over TV these days. Most involve pranks. But sometimes pranks are really mean. I don't like that. You know, it's like, watch out what happens when we put the piranha fish in Grandpa's underpants. Hey! I feel something! Get rid of the piranha, get me a blowfish. Now... All right, that's enough. I'm okay with prank shows when the victim is a celebrity, though, because that sometimes makes it okay to me. That's why I like Punk'd. But when the celebrities in Punk'd are found out the trick, you can't tell if they're surprised or not, because they're like, Oh, I'm so surprised. As you can tell from my facial expression, I am absolutely shocked. Why, I've never been so surprised. You know, my favourite episode of Punk'd was with Justin Timberlake. Did you ever see that? It was fantastic. Justin Timberlake was coming home to his house after a long day of bringing sexy back or something, and he saw there was a team of movers outside his house packing up all his stuff, and they said, "We're the IRS and we're repossessing things because of back taxes." So Justin, who's like, you know, this rebel rocker, he did what any rock star would do in that situation. He cried and called his mom. That's true. He's like, "They're taking my stuff. I thought I paid my taxes." And then, but the best was though, when they finally went, "Oh, this is embarrassing," and they run out and go, "Hey, it's Punk'd." He was all like, "Yo, yo, yo, you got me, dog." All right, anyway. Doing anything fancy for Ecuadorian Independence Day, Jeff? He's more a Day of the Dead man, really, aren't you?
Moi.
Moi to you. Moi.
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 Moi. We have to take a break, but only because there are excellent products available that CBS want to tell you about. CBS have no financial connection to this. They just want to tell you about these products. No one's paying anybody or anything. It's nothing to do with money or prostitution here. Or maybe it is. Welcome back, everybody. We were just playing traditional Ecuadorian folk tunes to celebrate Ecuadorian Independence Day. Let's have the graphic one more time, shall we? Jeffrey Peterson, on this day of days, what will we do now?
Our mateys, tweet mails, ho!
Tweet mails ho, everybody. Don't be all bitter, 'cause you ain't a quitter. I'm a baby sinner. Check your damn Twitter. Check your tweets. And also emails. All right. Ba-ba-da-da. All right, here's a tweet. This is from Kyle in Melbourne, Australia. So you got to read it this way around. You see, because it's there. You see what I did? Oh, ha, oh, ha, whoops. Did I just heckle myself? Yes, and it wasn't the first time. The first time I heckled myself, I was a teenager. Of course, back then, I needed to use a magazine.
Bad boy.
Yes, I know. All right, Kyle in Melbourne, Australia says, "Hey, Craig, is going to a crowded beach a good first date?" Yes. No, not at all, actually. No, because then, and everybody, you know, whoever you're with can eye up the competition with no clothes on. But, on the other hand, you get to see them in swimwear. Ah. I don't know. Thanks for your question, though. All right, this is from Angela in Brooklyn in New York. Angela says, "Dear Craig, my brother farts a lot while he sleeps. I get him to stop without waking him up? How close are you with your brother? Because I would suggest maybe separate rooms. And then if they're that loud that you're already in a separate room, then perhaps the services of a medical professional. Or a job in the circus. This is from Stanley in Flora in America. Stanley says, "Hey Craig, can you help me with my research paper on the movie Fight Club? I'd like to help you, but I can't talk about it." Greg, wait a minute. You don't put your feet up the desk at the end of the show. Yeah? Says who, Grandpa? Wait, Craig, you've got your mouth organ going. Yes, I have. Usually, when it's Ecuadorian Independence Day, I just go a little crazy. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. My first guest tonight is well, he's on a DVD. And he's in the show Californication, but he's wait. But he's also in a DVD. Things are going pretty well. Californication and a DVD. Please welcome David Duchovny, everybody. David. See, you got yourself in a DVD there, son.
That's right.
That's pretty good.
Look at that. The Joneses DVD.
A DVD. How you doing, David?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm very happy. I'm glad you're always here on Ecuadorian Independence Day. It wouldn't be Ecuadorian Independence Day without you. You're kind of like the Santa of Ecuadorian Independence Day.
Well, you know, my family growing up in the city, in New York City in the 60s, we always celebrated Ecuadorian independence.
Right, yeah.
Because my father being a Russian Jew and my mother being Scottish, it was a very important
Very
holiday.
important day, yeah. I'm sure that, you know, the companies were out there with their caracatakas. I get nothing, man. I don't know anything about Ecuador.
On that day, we would put the little mustache over our N, you know, you know.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice.
What do you call that? What is the, it's not a, what?
Tilde.
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 Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, you were my first guest ever on this show.
I was.
It's nice to have you back.
Yeah, well, I've been back before that.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying it
I
again.
want to say, look at this note that Craig gave me in the...
Why are you doing this?
I mean, I was his first guest, so we have a bond, a very special bond, and the way that he keeps that bond going is by writing a very personalized, beautiful note to me backstage. And I'd like to share it with you, if I might. It says, "Welcome back, David."
David? Now listen, David. By your own admission, by
Wait.
your own...
And then it's signed Jerry, I believe. You can see that? That's under here.
Oh, that's not my letter. That's not from me. That's from Jerry. Jerry's very excited you're back.
And there's a little kiss there.
Yeah, that's a little kiss right there.
Now,
yeah.
where is it, buddy?
Yeah, well, it's coming. Let's just see how the rest of Independence Day Ecuadorian style goes. Right, but by your own admission, your mother's Scottish, so you know that we're not big on affection.
You say admission like it's some kind of admission of guilt.
In a way, if your mother is Scottish, and I speak from some experience, that in a way you are guilty.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, what is a Scottish kiss? It's a headbutt, right?
Right. Well, that's more a Glasgow kiss, because in Edinburgh they actually kiss.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, yeah.
My mother used to say to me, I don't know if I've shared this with you, but she would say when I would complain about anything, if I didn't like whatever I was eating, or I wanted something else, or I wanted to go outside, whatever, she'd say it's right better than a Stina in the lug. Really?
A Stina in the lug?
Yeah. We know what a lug is.
Oh, a lug. Yeah,
Yes,
your ear.
yeah.
I've been out in America for a long time.
Yeah, well, in America.
And what's a steen?
Congratulations on losing your accent.
Thank you very much. What's a steen?
A stone.
Oh, a stone.
So it's a stone behind the ear.
A stone behind the ear. Well, that is very unpleasant.
Well, this is what it's like to be Scottish, is that no matter what is happening to you, don't complain, because it's better than getting hit over the head with a stone. So in Scotland, that is the watermark. That's the watermark of a regular life.
That's right. Yeah.
It's either it's okay, shut up, or you're getting hit over the head with a rock.
With a stone, yeah. That would explain many of my earlier romantic adventures. Yeah. How are things with you? Are you all right?
I'm great.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fantastic.
You had a haircut.
I did.
Because I saw you earlier on and you were getting your hair cut.
And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking next time, because I like to get a free haircut.
Is that why you come here? That's the only reason you come?
No, I come here because of the warmth.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Jerry is very fond of you. He really likes it. It's lovely to put a picture of himself right there. Isn't it?
It's so personalized.
Yeah.
I was thinking next time I come out, maybe I could get my hair cut while we're talking. I thought we could
Yeah,
do
you
that.
could just, like, you know, work me into your schedule in some way.
Yeah.
Now, do you see
Well, you know,
schedule?
I'm very busy because, why? Because I'm on
You're
a
on DVD, yeah, I'm sure, yeah. So, yeah.
Not like that.
All right.
Like this.
That's Demi Moore on that. She's, hey, whoa, Davey. Oh, yeah, well, let's just take that in lieu of the kiss, then.
Yeah,
You
okay.
patted my leg, that's enough.
Don't take this the wrong way, but are you wearing long underwear?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was miles away.
Okay.
No, I'm not wearing long underwear. I'm not wearing any underwear. I'm Scottish. You must have learned that.
Yeah.
Do you wear underwear? Have you come this far from your heritage?
Civilized. I thought that was only with the kilt. I didn't know it was...
No, we never wear underwear or in any way, shape, or form bathe.
You know, again, I go back to the city, New York City. When I was growing up there, and this is a style that is no longer in fashion, but a lot of the guys, when we'd play ball in Central Park, baseball, I didn't. I say we. Let me amend that. And Toby, you were really funny. I see you.
Yeah, well done, Toby.
Toby, what a great laugh. What a wonderful laugh.
I liked her glasses. I was like,
great.
whoa, it's kind of sexy Drew Carey.
Yeah. I never doubt. But these guys...
The guys playing baseball in Central Park. That's
Sweatpants, but they wear their underwear over their sweatpants.
What are you telling me?
Yeah, usually a jock strap, you know. because-
Over your sweatpants?
Yeah, this was the 60s, early 70s. It was a different time.
They want to make a DVD about that, David. That'd be what would... Yeah.
That you would go and see, I think.
No, it's a DVD. You don't even have to. You can maybe go and see it at your friend's house.
I'm not technologically savvy like you, Craig. What is this DVD?
Well, what happens is a bunch of people get together and they
Yes.
form a group, and they each put in a little money and buy the DVD or rent it in many cases. And
Help, Toby, help.
yeah, you want yeah.
Oh no, no,
No,
I just wanted to laugh, but you could just throw it out there.
Attention, paging Dr. Funny.
Is that kind of a snarky comment?
I think it was a little harsh, actually.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that?
That's Jeff Peterson. He's my robot skeleton.
Craig.
Well, how does he come by the last name Peterson?
Well, how did you come by the last name Duchovny? His mother was Scottish. David Duchovny, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Here's a clue to who my next guest is. A clue. All right, I always think that when we have writers on the show, it's not fair because actors get a clip from the movie, but writers don't, so I always try to give them a clip from their book. So I'll read out a little bit from Dave's book. Breasts. What's that sound? It's the sound of an Amazon number hurtling to number 1. Breasts. He's a New York Times best-selling author. His latest book is, of course, I'll Mature When I'm Dead. It's in stores now. Please welcome Dave Barry, everybody. Dave. Breasts. Yeah, you mentioned breasts in your book. I wonder why.
Well, I was talking about why, women complain that men are obsessed with breasts.
I don't think they complain.
Yes, they do.
Do they really?
They say they go around showing their breasts, but they don't. Then they act like there's something wrong when you look at them. And here's the thing: think about peacocks.
Okay. For how long?
No, a little longer.
All right.
No, okay, good enough.
Okay, can I think about breasts now?
No, we got to stick with peacocks for a minute because the point is that.
Oh God, I went thinking about breasts just right there. I didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, male peacock, right? Big, giant tail.
Right.
Why? Because the woman finds it attractive.
Right.
So how they reproduce, right? The woman sees the tail, and he doesn't think, the peacock doesn't think, the male peacock, oh, she's just treating me as a sex object. She doesn't even make eye contact with me. She's just looking at my tail.
Right.
No. Why doesn't he think that? Because his brain is the size of a Cheerio, but also because that's how there would be no peacocks without that kind of, so that's the same with us and breasts. Get what I'm saying? You go back to breasts now.
I never left breasts. Well, that's quite interesting. No, I don't think women go around showing the breasts off.
Yeah, you don't live in Miami then.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, no, they do in Miami. I must get to Miami more often. How are things down in Florida? Everything all right? Still hot, full of lizards?
Yeah, it's a little weird. We had a situation not too long ago where we have a thing called the people mover in downtown that moves people around. That's what it's supposed. That's why we call
What
it.
an imaginative title
Yeah,
you've come up with.
Thank you. And some guys got on there with a live nurse shark, 6 foot long. They were fishermen, and they were they caught it in Biscayne Bay, and they wanted to take it to sell it at a wholesaler. And they took the people mover, which really isn't designed
To take live sharks.
not for marine life, no.
Or else it'd be called the shark mover.
It's a shark,
Right,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Or people and sharks.
People and sharks together mover,
But
yeah.
it was still alive.
Anything you got, bring me
Bring
your
it on.
tired, your poor, your huddled masses, and sharks yearning to be free, and I'll take them over there.
Are you thinking about breasts again? Just be honest. Yeah.
There's never a time I'm not thinking
Okay.
about breasts, really.
But anyway, so we could have had, we didn't, unfortunately, but we could have had a shark attack on the people mover. Didn't happen. Would have been great. Didn't happen.
Well, it'd be great as long as you're not the person.
Well, no, one of the, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
because-
even, okay, let's say you got just bit a little bit.
That'd be funny.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I was bit by a shark
I was
once.
nibbled by a shark. On public transport.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not many people can say that.
Well, I was felt up by a weirdo on public transport once. And by I say, felt up by a weirdo, I touched myself. I touched myself on public transport. Perhaps I've said too much.
But were you in fact, were you really in fact felt up by somebody on public? Do you want to talk about it? You want to get it off your?
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
No,
I wasn't.
okay,
No,
you're
no.
just-
But if
okay.
I had been felt up by perhaps a woman with breasts on I'd have been fine with it.
Who wouldn't? I mean,
My wife probably wouldn't be
unless
fine
it was
with
her.
it at all.
But then
yeah.
you might as well just go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your wife show her breasts a lot around the house?
So she what? Oh, show them?
Yes.
No. No, not at all around the house.
So where does she show them?
On the people mover. No.
Shark this way. No, you still playing in the band then?
Yeah, we're the Rock Bottom Remain, which you drummed with us one time.
One time, yeah.
We were still performing.
Yeah.
And we were just on a tour, and we went to 4 cities, and this is a band of authors, I should explain. We're terrible. We're not a good
You're not terrible.
Well, we're not good.
You were only terrible when I drummed
You were
with
not
you.
you were
Pretty
like
bad.
our level.
Yeah,
our
yeah,
level.
I was at your level, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, but we had Roger McGuinn of the Byrds played with us for one show.
Wow,
And
he's good.
He's very good. And but here's the thing. Amy Tan, who's one of the members of the band, had this karaoke machine that you could hook up to a TV set. So we hooked it up to a TV in the hotel. And Roger McGuinn was singing it, and we saw that they had Turn, Turn, Turn by the Byrds.
Which
He sang.
He sang originally, yes.
And the karaoke machine judges you on how well you do. So he said, Roger, why don't you try Turn, Turn, Turn? And he only got a 96. The machine felt that he was not all the Roger McGuinn he could have been.
Well, to be fair, when did he sing Turn, Turn, Turn originally?
During the Civil War.
Right. And then now there's been some time in between.
has passed, but the
Listen,
machine-
if I'm 96% of who I was 20 years ago, I'm good with that. That's fine.
That's what I've heard about you. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No, maybe not, actually, now as I think about it.
What are we talking about now?
Not sure. I'm thinking about breasts. Are you
Okay.
thinking about breasts again?
I'm kind of with you on that.
Yeah, no, it's very... Now, what does it mean, I'll mature when I'm dead, then? Does it mean that you're going to remain a child forever? Because that's illegal.
Well, it's kind of like, I guess, being on television. I would, I'm not planning to get mature. Is that
Right.
what you did? Because that's my career has been based on not being.
Not being mature.
Yeah.
No, I know. But
It would be a terrible decision for me.
well,
at this point.
you would cut off your earnings stream.
Exactly. I would have to find I would have to develop some useful skill, and I don't have one.
Yes,
So,
you do. Well, you can write a bit.
like
Look
I
at-
said, useful skill.
yeah.
I have no useful skill.
Do you still occasionally write for the Miami Herald?
I do. I write every year I write a year in review or I summarize, try to make fun of the year, and go to stuff. I went to the Super Bowl. I can see you're pretty excited.
I went back to breast.
Yeah.
Do you ever been to Gloria Estefan's restaurant down there?
I have been. I think she has about 18 restaurants.
Yeah, she has. Yeah, in fact, it's more difficult to go to a restaurant that isn't owned by Gloria
the Estefans. Yeah.
But I met her when I was down there. She's terribly nice.
Yes, she is.
Have you met her?
Oh, many times. Yeah, she's a nice lady. She's sort of, good for because we have a bad image. Miami has a bad image.
I don't think so.
Yes, we do.
Really?
Yes, people think it's a dangerous, violent place. They do.
This is bad?
Well, I mean, I proposed a tourism promotion slogan, which is, come back to Miami, we weren't shooting at you.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's splendid. That's not bad at all.
No. I had bumper stickers made up.
Yeah, no, I think it used to be dangerous. I don't think it's dangerous anymore.
We had a couple of situations. We had a situation, and this is probably the low point. In the 90s, a German tourist checked out of a hotel near the Miami airport.
Right.
And he complained at the front desk that there had been a bad aroma in his room. And they checked, and there was a dead person under the bed. Not a recently dead person. It was an old. Now, this was big news in Germany, where they have very strict housekeeping standards.
Yes, they clean under the beds and jump.
They're-
Get onto the bed,
Yeah.
check for corpses.
You might find a dust bunny, but you're not gonna.
Yeah.
If there's a corpse in it,
You know, Sonia, a photographer, she's from Germany.
Is she?
Yeah, she's very strict about corpses. Doesn't like them around the studio at all. Cleans us up right away.
You're thinking about breasts again, aren't you?
Specifically,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, I am.
No, anyway, that was a black eye for Miami, even though he was not charged for the extra occupant.
That seems fair. Was he charged for the room at all?
Well, you would think no.
Yeah,
but
you'd probably say, you know, it's on the house. Sorry about that. Yeah.
Let's just forget that this ever happened.
Yeah, but clearly he didn't, and announced it to the German
They made a
press.
big deal out of it,
Yeah,
yeah.
they'd have made some hay out of that.
But I want to stress that that hasn't happened in I don't know, more than 10 years. Dead body that I know of.
That we know of.
That we know of.
Yeah.
If there's and we have news. If there's a body under your bed, it'll be a fresh body. That's another. We're not going to be old bodies.
You should be running the Miami tourist board, really, I think.
They're not.
Sharks on the buses, corpses under the bed.
But it's otherwise a pretty fun city.
I think so. I liked it when I was there. I thought it was lovely. The sexy people roller skating. Women, too. We're out of time, Dave.
Well, I could sense that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to be passive aggressive. You know. So we're rolling up to a commercial break now. Do you enjoy commercials, Dave?
I never miss them.
You don't have one of them DVRs? Yeah, you do. Yeah, whoa, yeah. Whoa.
I can never control it. It goes too far usually. You know. You don't have that problem. You're a big star. You have somebody to work the DVR for you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I have someone come around and work my DVR. And by the way, work my DVR is
a DVR boy.
yeah. You work my DVR. I must think of breasts. No, I always do that. Anyway, we're out of time. Dave Barry, everybody. We'll be right back.
If you're going to be in the LA area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 323-570-0059.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Oh, boy, I tell you, I love Ecuadorian Independence Day, but at the end, I know, but I mean, sometimes I feel the best part of it is just coming home and taking off your socks and shoes and going, "Hi, caramba." Look, after all this nonsense from David Duchovny, he left both the card and the DVD. So what I think I'll do is I'll give the card back to Jerry, who, and I'll watch the DVD that has Demi Moore and David Duchovny in it. Do you know, when I spoke at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, I don't have them. I did. I spoke at that dinner, and when I spoke that night, before I spoke, I painted my toenails black. Now, I wore socks and shoes, and you know, I was very respectable and did my best and behaved well, but that whole night, as I was introduced to the entire, you know, movers and shakers and the president and the vice president and all the mucky mucks of the country, I thought, you have no tutti-frutti idea who you're dealing with. Good night, everybody.